So we are in the second video of triangles. Here we'll discuss some more property of triangle. So among them, first one is, in a triangle, consider its name is ABC. If one of the side is increased, produce till D. So this exterior angle is forming. So measure of this angle will be equal to sum of this angle and this angle. Means we can say that angle ACD will be equal to this angle A plus angle B. Similarly, in this triangle, if CB is produced, so here is the exterior angle produced. So this angle ABD will be equal to this angle plus this angle, that is equal to angle A plus angle C. So if any of the side of triangle is produced, then exterior angle measure is equal to sum of the measure of interior opposite angles. Sum of measure of angle, interior angle of that triangle. Next property we are discussing. Next property of triangle is, a triangle cannot have two right angles. Consider two angles are right angle. This is 90 degree and this is 90 degree. And this angle is x. So as per angle sum property of triangle, 90 plus 90 plus x is equal to 180. So 180 plus x is equal to 180. So x will come out as 180 minus 180. That is equal to 0. Which is not possible. So triangle cannot have more than one right angle. Next property of triangle is, two angles of a triangle cannot be obtuse. Only one angle can be obtuse. Consider two angles are obtuse. This angle is obtuse and this angle is obtuse. Obtuse means angle measure is more than 90 degree. Consider this angle is 110 degree and this angle is 91 degree. And consider this angle is x. So x plus 110 plus 91 is equal to 180. So x plus 1, it is 201, is equal to 180. So measure of angle x will come out as 180 minus 201, that is equal to minus 21 degree, which is never possible. So triangle cannot have more than one obtuse angle. So keep in mind that whether the triangle is acute angle triangle, or it is a right angle triangle, or it is a obtuse angle triangle, two angles are always less than 90 degree. Means two angles are always acute angle. It is a third angle which decides the triangle is acute, or triangle is right, or triangle is obtuse angle triangle. If third angle is acute, then it will be acute angle triangle. If third angle is right, then it will be right angle triangle. And if third angle is obtuse, then it will be obtuse angle triangle. Now I'll discuss property related to two triangles. Consider one of the triangle is here. Its name is ABC. And this is another triangle whose name is PQR. Such that measure of angle A is equal to measure of angle P and measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle Q. Measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle Q. Then B, and it is 100% sure that third angle of both the triangles will also be equal. Because as per angle sum property, sum of three angles of triangle is 180. It means whether it is sum of A and B and C, or it is sum of P and Q and R, both will be equal to right angle, 180 degree. Since A is equal to P and B is equal to Q, so we will cancel measure of angle P and B will cancel measure of angle Q. So what will happen? C is equal to angle R. But that is not true with when we are comparing two triangles and their corresponding sides. If two sides of a triangle are equal to another two sides of a triangle, then third side may be equal or may not be equal. Next topic is congruency of triangle. Congruency of triangle. Congruency of triangle means both the triangles compared are equal in all aspects. Consider this triangle is ABC and this triangle is PQR, such that length of AB is equal to length of PQ, length of BC is equal to length of QR, and length of AC is equal to length of PR. This AC is equal to PR, as well as measure of angle A is equal to measure of angle P. A is equal to P. Measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle Q. And measure of angle C is equal to measure of angle R. Then we'll say that both the triangles are congruent, and for congruency we are using this symbol. Another fact is, if two triangles are congruent, then they will superimpose each other. Means if one triangle is kept over another triangle, then it will superposition it. So, but to prove two triangles as congruent, we have not to prove all the 6 aspects. That all 3 angles we have to prove that all 3 angles of one triangle is equal to all 3 angles of another triangle, and all 3 sides of one triangle are equal to corresponding 3 sides of another triangle. Some more, only 3 conditions are required, and as per that some conditions are there. Today we are going to discuss that. So these 4 conditions are: first condition is known as SSS, second congruency condition is known as SAS, third congruency condition is known as ASA, and fourth congruency condition is known as RHS. SSS means side congruency. SAS means side angle side congruency. SA means angle side angle congruency, and RHS means right angle hypotenuse and side congruency. One by one we are going to discuss this. SSS condition, SAS condition, ASA condition, and RHS condition. So first condition of congruency is SSS, side congruency. If AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, and AC is equal to PR, then triangle ABC will be congruency sign triangle PQR. If these 3 conditions are shown, then both the triangles will be said to be congruent to each other. Next condition is SAS. If this side length is equal to this side, and this side length is equal to this side, and see angle made by these 2 sides are here and is here. If this angle is equal to this angle, then both the triangles will be congruent to each other. Consider this side length is equal to this side, and this side length is equal to this side, and this angle is equal to this angle, then both the triangles will be congruent to each other. Consider this side length is equal to this side length, and this side length is equal to this side length, and this angle is equal to this angle, then both the triangles are congruent to each other. But if you are taking a triangle such that this side is equal to this side length is equal to this side, and this angle is equal to this angle, since this angle is not included between these 2 sides, this angle is not included between these 2 sides, so this triangle is never congruent to another triangle. So be careful when we are talking about SAS. So angle must be made by 2 corresponding sides, 2 sides. This side and this side we are taking, to angle between them. If this side and this side is taken, then this angle must be there, and then only we can prove that both the triangles are congruent to each other by SAS condition. Keep in mind, SSA is never possible. SAS is possible, but SSA, this is SSA. So there is no such SSA condition that triangle will be congruent to each other.